How much money can you make from public domain publishing? This may very well be the most important question you're looking for when researching a new business model. And I'm going to show you, I can't say with certainty how much money you're going to make. That's up to you. There's a lot of different factors. I can show you some general examples for what to expect in my own results, but it depends on a few things. So let's take a look. So yeah, it really depends on a few things. It depends on what books you select and the quality of these books. So there may be some books that you choose that's just zero demand for, and there won't be any demand, but usually there will be demand. So it also depends on the cover design quality and uniqueness. It depends on the book description that you write for your listing on your book listing on Amazon. It depends on the manuscript. How well have you formatted it? How well have you edited it so that it looks good, that it's clear, concise, and modern looking? In the beginning, your overall quality will most likely be lower, and earnings per book that amount will also be lower. But in time, your quality will increase, and so will your earnings. If you follow my lessons, your books will sell, even with lower quality at the lower end of that. Your book still will sell because there's just so much demand for these classic books. And what I also want to say is I'm not special. I have no design experience, etc. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. So really, you can make as much money as you want. And that might be a bold statement, but let me explain. In my first week of doing public domain publishing, I received a sale within the first week. In June 2023, from my first published book, it was the Huckleberry Finn, earning me a net sum of $94 or 94 cents. So that was week one. And I'm going to show you some of my results here. Let me log into my KDP account. And now you see here I'm logged into my KDP account. I'm at the royalties estimator. So this is the first public domain book. I have published other books before, but for this business here, the first public domain book, and I made 94 cents. That my first week of the Huckleberry Finn. History of Tom Jones, formerly blah blah Huckleberry Finn, something like that. And then, 6 days later, I made $2.87 by my copy of Moby Dick, which is a very popular book. Also, a lot of others published that one, but people also wanted that. Then I made 99 cents on The Picture of Dorian Gray. Pride and Prejudice, I made $1.04. And A Doll's House, I made $3.20. And then I made another copy of Moby Dick, $2.72. So that was my first month doing this, and I was very excited because my covers were definitely not great. I have improved since then. My descriptions were not great, but I figured this is worth it to continue with. And I would just continue to publish books, and this is my total today across both paperbacks and ebooks. So don't think too much about this. At this point, I only had a few books up. I'm not sure how many I had, but not that many. And then I would progress. And then the first time I made $600, my first $600 month was in December 2023 as well. So let's go and take a look at that. December. And fourth quarter is always the best, but this was my first $600 month, and I really did appreciate that. So as you can see here, I made $613.14. And sold a lot of books. A lot of them I made over $3 or $4 or $8 on the sales. So as you can see, there's definitely money to be made, and sales have come in every month since, and it's just been growing. I'm putting up new books and getting more sales, and it's been fun. And in general, I would say the more books you publish, the more money you will make. And months will vary. Some months are more popular than others for sales. But in general, the more books you publish, the more opportunities you will have to make a sale, because people are searching for these books throughout the year. However, I would say it's better with this business model to be realistic. This is not quit your day job money right away. It can be, but it isn't that right away. And I don't want to, hype it so much that you think that you can quit your job next week. You won't be able to. It takes substantial time and effort to work on these manuscripts and make them, good and able to be published on Amazon, worth it to publish on Amazon, I would say. But in general, if you keep a regular publishing schedule, part-time like I did next to my job, throughout 1 year, you can expect to build a $500 to $1,000 a month passive income. And I have seen others in this business earn $5,000 a month and $8,000 a month by dedicating all their time and effort to it and doing it for, multiple years. I haven't done it for much more than a year myself, but there's definitely opportunities because there's just so many public domain books. The site I'm going to recommend you in the course has over 70,000 books that you can freely publish if you want to. And new books are added, every year. And so there's just so many opportunities. And passive income with book royalties really are amazing. In April and May 2024 this year, I was very sick. I had my gallbladder removed. I was hospitalized for almost 3 weeks and had 8 weeks of recovery. And I had no time, energy to work on my business. However, every time around the first of the month, I would get a transfer from Amazon with money sent to my account. Even though I didn't publish any new books, I didn't think about that because I was just trying to recover and get well. And that's the beauty of book royalties from these classic books. The demand will keep on going on from years to come. And it is a lot of work to get the books up there, but once they're up, they'll keep making you money as long as you stay within the Amazon copyright and all their rules. Your account will be safe and you'll keep on making this money. So I definitely recommend making money from public domain publishing on Amazon. It's a great business model.